Welcome back, guys, to the Pointless Watch Studio, and today I'm gonna review my 2025 state of the collection. It's been an interesting year, and in this year I have bought less watches than previous year, and also have sold or gifted a lot of watches, have more space for new watches. I wanted to start with the watches which were gone from my collection, and I have a list written down. So I remember, because I had to check the previous year video to understand which watches were sold and which are not. So I will start with, first one was Pagani design, the Rolex Cellini Homage. That watch I gifted to my mom because she wanted a rose gold watch, and I thought to myself, if I'm not wearing it, then why should I need it in my collection? I know it's a gift, but I think my mom would wear it more, and I think she would appreciate more than me. So I gifted her, and she's quite happy with the watch, and also she's wearing it a lot. Next watch which is gone from my collection is Enicar Day-Date. It's a Rolex Day-Date Homage, and it's gifted to my girlfriend and still in the house, but I'm not wearing it, my significant other is wearing it, and she's liking it more than me because it's smaller, and for her wrist it looks better than on mine. It's pretty tiny on my wrist. So I do not regret gifting it. There's always a space in my collection for a Rolex Day-Date. Now I quickly go through the list of watches I have sold, and it's Candino two-tone, Seiko Alpinist, Seiko 5, which is in red and black, Citizen Automatic, Swiss Military GMT Quartz, Lorenzo Automatic, Indus Deluxe Automatic. These are the watches which are gone from my collection, and I have sold because either I wasn't wearing it much, or I wanted to get a new piece and I had to sell something to get something, you know. But also another gift to my significant other is this Longines La Grande Classique. I decided to give it to her because I think it's more feminine looking watch. It could be unisex, but I think it's more feminine, and I think it looks on her wrists better. And also we can have two watches together. I have one Longines and she has one Longines, and I think I've seen her wearing it more than me. When I had it, I used to wear it only on formal events, but now she's wearing it a lot more than me. So at least the watch is being used. And the last watch from the collection last year was Mercury. I gifted it to my father because I think I wasn't wearing it, and I've seen him wanting a new watch, and I gave it because it was robust and it was like really accurate, and I've seen him wear it a lot, so at least the watch is being used, unlike the last year, which I stopped wearing it significantly more than before. So on to watches that I have been wearing this year or haven't sold. First will be the least worn watches in this box, and then I have two more boxes which is getting more wrist time, and after that the most wrist time. The first watch is this Swatch System 51. I bought it in Canada because it had a big discount. I don't wear it a lot because strap looks kind of weird on the wrist. It doesn't go like smoothly down, it goes with the slope, and on the wrist it looks quite weird. But I knew that I'm gonna buy a Swatch and I won't be wearing it a lot. Actually, I haven't worn it, but I wanted it. I can show it on the wrist. On the wrist it looks, from this angle, looks kind of fine, but like if you're looking like that, the strap looks really weird, and also the rotor is so loud you can hear it from a mile away, so that's why maybe I'm not wearing it a lot. I bought it knowing that I'm not gonna wear it a lot because I just wanted the Swatch, and the offer they gave me in Canada was really good, so I couldn't say no. On to the next watch, and it's gonna be like all watches together. These three G-Shocks. I don't wear a lot because when the time is going by wearing a lot of watches, I have being interested more in automatic and mechanical watches, and these G-Shocks are getting a lot of shelf time and not being used, but most often I wear this white one, and I wear it a lot when I'm traveling, and I wear it a lot when I'm in summer because it's so comfortable. But that's it, these are sitting in the shelf, unfortunately. This was a gift. This one I bought because it was on sale, and the red one I bought when I finished high school. I don't think I'm gonna sell them. I tried to sell the red one, but again, it's hard to sell. Also, I rarely wear it because it's the color red, and I only have one t-shirt red, and it's difficult to mix the colors, at least for me. Also, I changed the battery on the red one, and it's again dead. So it means the guy who was selling me batteries gave me old batteries, unfortunately. These watches both are not going to leave my collection, but if I had the chance, I would get this G-Shock, but with tough solar, because I prefer more solar watches than quartz watches. Maybe in the future I'm gonna buy one G-Shock with tough solar, but for now, these will do fine. So on to the next one is this Lemania chronograph homage watch. I bought it at summer flea market in my country, and it was like 100 euros, and for me, being a little bit stupid maybe, I thought it was like vintage Lemania chronograph, but it's a homage watch from, I think, Swedish company, and this watch has Seagull automatic column wheel chronograph movement. It's the same which is in this type of watch, but with automatic rotor, and I already made the video last year. I won't open it up, but I don't wear it because, I don't know, I don't like the watches without logos companies. And it's, I think, my ick for watches. Also, it's scratched up and it's really chunky. And it's heavy. And I don't know what to do with this watch because probably I won't sell it. But for now, it's gonna stay in my collection. Maybe I can use the spare parts for my other Seagull chronograph. And also, the crown was broken and I had to change it myself. So maybe it's special because it's with my first time trying to fix a watch with a new crown and new crown stem. Next watch is this Seiko Quartz 3-hander. It's been in my collection for at least 3 or 4 years. I don't think I'm gonna sell it. I really like the design. It's also a gift from my significant other, and it's one of the first watches I had from her. I like the design, but I like this watch way too much to wear it. I wore it a few times and I got already scratches on, so I don't want to wear it quite often. I try to save it for just like formal events or like in the right time, in the right place. It's accurate and it's super thin, so I like it, and it's also having sapphire crystal, but the gold plating is coming off. So it's another reason not to wear it. I think this watch is a great vintage watch. If you look hard enough for these type of Seikos, you can find really great deals like I found with this watch. And I recommend to look in old Seikos. Next one is my last year's purchase in Switzerland. I bought this Victorinox watch to remember Switzerland, and this was the one I chose. I had different variants, but I like this combo with white and black. I don't wear it a lot because I don't even have a reason for it. Like, I have so many watches, it's hard to wear all of them, but I try to wear at least once or a few times a month some of these watches, but it's not always happening because the watches in the boxes which I wore the most are taking the spotlight. But overall, the specs and for the price I paid, the watch is beast. And also I would recommend anyone to go to Switzerland and buy from Swiss shop Victorinox, because it's a popular brand there. And I don't think I'm gonna sell this watch because it has a memory when first time I went to Switzerland. Next one is also a gift. The brother of the Seiko, the Seiko 5 in black and red, is gone, but at least the one type of a model is staying in my collection. This is a gift. It's not gonna go anywhere. I wear it rarely, most of the time in summer, but you can see the scratches and the wears of it. So it had its time, but probably I will wear it also in summer. So now, for now, it's not getting the wrist time. Next watch is the Seiko Samurai. It has like dark blue and gray finish. I really like the watch, but I don't wear it a lot because it's really, really heavy. It's like a boss watch. I only wore it like when I was skiing, and also when there was like a lot of water, when I had to go with kayaks or with a boat. I wear this watch because I know 100% it won't have issues with water. But also it's big, clunky, so I think for my wrist it looks great in summer, but like in winter it's like it can get really cold and give unpleasant feeling for the wrist. And it's so big in comparison. It's like father for Seiko 5, so that's why I'm not wearing it a lot. Next one is this Candino, this automatic Candino, which I bought it for excellent price, and I was trying to sell it for the same price with no success. I don't know why I tried to sell it, because it looks really nice. It's super thin with SW300 movement, or 200, my bad. It's really high quality. It also has the movement holder in metal, which gave me a surprise when I checked the back. But also, again, the watches which are in the next two boxes are more my style, I guess, or I want to wear them most of the time. So that's why these watches are not getting the time they need or they deserve, I guess. But I like the design, and I tried to sell it, nobody bought it, and I don't think I can sell it more. From this collection, from these watch boxes, these are the most worn watches. Like when I wear these the most out of all the watches. This, I think, a little bit more than this, because the reason I don't wear this Optima a lot is because it's chunky. And also I bought a strap which is also really thick, and the size, not lug to lug, but the width of the strap is 22 millimeters, so it's really big. And I don't know, I like the look. For me, I like to see the watch, but I don't like to wear it. I don't know why. It's like big, clunky, but also really interesting. It has like interesting texture, but these colors also, with the yellow of the bezel and the orange, quite weird combination for me, I think. But it has the Volju 7750 movement. So I really wanted one watch with this movement, which is not like premium watch, which the Maurice Lacroix had. So I bought this one. And for me, honestly, I tried to sell it also this year, but nobody bought, so I don't think I will bother selling it again. So this watch is getting a lot of wrist time. I really, really like the design of this watch. I bought the mysterious code Seagull chronograph, and the only complaint is with these push buttons. They sometimes get stuck and it really annoys me. But overall, all the looks are really nice, and I put it on this sweet NATO strap from AliExpress, and I think the combination is kind of good. So this is how it looks on the wrist, and I think the strap suits the watch. Another complaint I would say about this watch, it doesn't have the sapphire crystal. They promoted like it had, but actually the back glass has sapphire and the front is just mineral glass, and I think it's kind of weird, because in the marketing they like said it has sapphire crystal, but you need to read in depth to understand it's not the front crystal but the back. But I don't know, it's not, I didn't pay a lot for it. I paid like 100 euros, so I guess without sapphire it's not that bad. Onto the watches, I wear a lot more than I usual. Maybe this I don't wear the most because it has issues with the movement. Before that, this watch was like most worn watch. I really abused it. It's in my collection for 6 years, but unfortunate thing is the movement basically is scrapped because there was a problem with one part which wasn't working. So I decided to do it MacGyver style, and I try to swap movements with PT5000 because it's similar. And the problem with PT5000 is the stem for second hand is longer than the ETA 2824. So I don't have second hands on this watch. But everything else works, date changes, everything is okay. But I don't wear it because of that. I think I need to just service the watch, and there won't be issues, but for now it just stays in my collection because you will understand why in next box. So the next one is this Jaguar. The strap is really smooth and really nice. It has nice movement. It doesn't have sapphire crystal, which is weird to have expensive movement but wouldn't have a sapphire crystal, but I don't know what Jaguar was thinking. I really like the watch. Probably I won't sell it. I wear it way often than other watches in the previous box, and in this box I wear second to most this one. So the next watch which I wear a lot more is this Titoni. The dial, the everything is really nice. Also ET2892 movement. It winds perfectly, it doesn't have issues with keeping the time. I really like the dial. And it's so slim profile, you can put it under the cuff. And also another watch which is not leaving my collection, at least for now. But I don't think, because it's so comfortable, it looks nice, and I like the bling with those glass or diamonds, or I don't know what is that. Maybe cubic zirconium. So up next is the Citizen Eco Drive watch. I wear it the most out of every Quartz I have. It looks amazing. I bought it this year in Sweden. I like everything about the watch. It's like really sporty. It feels really great. The bezel is 60 click, but it's perfect. The alignment is perfect. And I really wanted an Eco Drive watch from this Citizen, and I got it, and I think this is gonna be one of the watches which stays in my collection. So the next one is this William L. Really interesting watch. I don't wear it a lot, but like from time to time I wear it. And the reason why I wear it is because it has really interesting movement. A lot of chronographs usually are either the Seagull mechanical chronograph or automatic Valjoux chronographs. And if you go to high end, you're gonna have like individually custom made or from some expensive company. This watch has Seiko NE88A chronograph. It's column wheel with vertical clutch. And I don't know, I saw it in the auction. My eyes were like in shock when I saw for the price they asked. So I bid it and I got it for a really good price. I think the movement costs more than the watch. The alignment is perfect. It's like Patek Philippe like, I think, with these numerals, and the design's like vintage, but it's on the chunky side, you can see. On the wrist, it feels good, unlike the Optima chronograph. So maybe it's the design, I guess, from the watch, because it's smooth. Maybe it's on the chunky side, but it feels on the wrist better than other chronographs. And also it's sapphire crystal. The specs are really good on this watch. Also for the strap, it's really nice, feels nice. And I like the color. Last watch in this watch box is this Mundane. I already made the review of this watch. It's really thin, has manual wind movement, sapphire glass. I started to wear it less this year because of the manual movement, but I really like to wind it up at home and just look at the movement, because I'm really fascinated of the wheels, how it moves. Only problem is the writing. If it could be like around the case, but not in front of the movement, it would be nice. I guess it's the Mundane design. Also, another complaint would be like everything's glossy and you can see it's fingerprint magnet. So the big boy watches, I will show the first old watches and then we can go to the new watches. So I'll take this Longinus. I wear the hell out of it. Like every day either is this watch or something else. Like most of the time I will pick this Longinus. I really like the design, the aesthetics, the feel, like it fits perfect on my wrist, and this is one of the greatest watches I bought. I have zero regrets buying this watch. I was happy for the price I paid to get this watch, and feels nice, it's sturdy. Longinus is quite underrated brand, and a lot of people compare it to cheaper brands like Tissot, but I think it's a little bit higher than Tissot. Next one is also another watch I really like to wear, because it's all in gold. The only complaint would be, in my personal preference, the strap. I bought it gray, but I think it would be looking better with brown. This watch I really like. Interesting part, unusual movement. It's around the R100 or 150. I forgot. And the movement is really interesting for me. Like, I haven't seen it a lot. And to make it in this Swiss military brand, it's like interesting. I like the aesthetic. I like the bling, that gold case. I have worn it a lot at every event. Also in summer, when it's like really hot, I will wear this watch because I know it has 100-meter water resistance, and you know, the watch is sturdy and durable. I also recommend this brand because a lot of people may say it's just a cheap Swiss, but like if you check the specs, sapphire crystal, interesting movement, automatic, 100-meter water resistance, like you can't go wrong with it. Last from the old watches is this Maurice Lacroix. This watch I don't wear a lot, but it's in my #1 watch box, is because I really love it. It's my favorite watch. I won't be selling it because it's my first, like, more premium brand watch. I never spent that much money on this type of a watch. So it's my first, and I think it will be in my collection forever. I really don't think I'm gonna sell it. Has gold bezel, gold crown. The movement is decorated Valjoux, but you can see the Maurice Lacroix did it perfectly. The hands are blued, not blue colored. Like the complication is also Maurice Lacroix style. I love all the accents on the watch. It's like really nice. It has, compared like to Cartier, I think, because of the Roman numerals. It's really thin for a Valjoux movement watch. The movement looks really nice. This is not gonna leave my collection. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of wrist time for this watch. So on to the new watches, starting with this one. As before I said, why there's a reason I have the other watch in my least worn watches. This is the replacement. First I wanted to replace the movement to my old Roamer, but I really liked the design, and also I got it for a great price, so I thought myself, why not just wear this one and fix the other Roamer? I don't know, the Roamer has something in the branding for not expensive watch. They look like really good. Only complaint would be this clasp. It feels cheap, but solid end links, sapphire crystal, movement is decorated. You can see the movement's really nicely done, and the dial is, to be honest, looking like Tudor prints, I think. If you're ignoring that, the watch is real nice. On to the next watch, which is this Edox. I think I wear it a lot more than I thought I would be. This is integrated bracelet, and I don't know, the dial, the integrated bracelet, and also the thinness wanted me to buy it, so I bought it. And on the wrist, it's so slim, stealthy, I guess. It looks really nice and goes under the cuff also really good. It has sapphire crystal and the movement is really accurate. So that's why I wear it a lot. Sometimes when I'm lazy, I like choose this one because it looks the nice. And from the far, like people say, oh, it looks really nice. That's why I really like it. So last but not least is this Artel Rotek. First video I saw was on Watch Chris YouTube channel. I wasn't impressed and I saw the price and I was like, whoa, 2.5 grand for this watch, like quite expensive. But in my country, one person was lowballing, so I picked it up and I understand now how it looks. It feels great, it looks great. I was scared like the Quartz carbon would be like more plasticky, but it's so solid, feels nice in the wrist, has really interesting movement. The strap feels nice. On the wrist it feels nice. It's like budget Richard Mille. On the wrist it looks excellent. I wear it a lot. You can see some scratches on the clasp, but it feels nice. It looks nice. Like, I understand it and why Watch Chris was talking good things about this watch. Sapphire crystal, curved. It has forged carbon case, custom made movement, big date, also small seconds and power reserve. And at first I was skeptical, but when I got it in my hand, I was wearing it full month straight. I couldn't stop wearing it. Like, it looked so amazing. It looked baller, and that's why I really liked it. Now it's competition, which is gonna be worn, either Longinus, this one, and then all the other watches together. Because I don't know, the look and the design for this watch is like amazing. If I had the chance, I would buy in different colors also, but I checked on the website, a lot of these watches are sold out. So what's next in my collection? For now, I don't know. I really want Rolex homage Swiss made watch. I know some watches like Steinhardt has close looking watches like Rolex with Swiss movements. And I want GMT. To be honest, two GMTs. One would be with Seiko NH34 movement, and one would be SW330 and ETA 2893. I think these are both GMT movements. Those are two watches which I want next year, but you never know what can happen. One day there is interesting watches in the sites I check, and one day there's nothing at all. So for now, I'm really happy with my collection. I have to think to myself what I want next, except these GMTs. I really wanted a Rolex. To be honest, the price for Rolex is getting a lot harder to get, a good one. And in my country, a lot of people are overpricing them. You could get this basic Datejust and they would ask like 5,000-6,000 euros. Difficult to negotiate the price lower. So I'll stick to these watches and enjoy the watch journey I have. I've been collecting for 10 years, and in 10 years I had many different watches. And for now, to be honest, these three would be like the watches which will never leave the collection. I love them dearest, and the design, the look, like one diver, one classic and one fun watch. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Happy New Year. Hope you had a great Christmas. And yeah, bye bye.